Welcome to another Lick of the Week. My name's Mike Burris. This is Andy Thacker. We are looking at the tune Angeline the Baker. It's a favorite tune that we like to play. It's very simple, but it offers lots of opportunity to experiment with some improvisational playing. The last couple of videos we looked at the melody, and then we looked at sort of the triads of the D and the G chord, which form the song, sticking to those chord tones as you're embellishing on the melody. This week, we're going to begin to add in some other notes that come from what we call the Major Pentatonic Scale. In the Major Pentatonic Scale are 6 notes that are extracted from the major scale, and that's the 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. So in the key of D, that would be D, E, F sharp, A, and B. So we're basically taking out the half steps, and those are the notes that actually form the melody. And beginning to add those notes in different ways is a great way to start to embellish on the melody. So Andy's going to first show you how he might do that in creating a lick, and then I'll show you on guitar as well.
Yeah, my first example I think would be just using the melody itself right off the bat. And then I'm going to come off of this D here on beat 4 as a pickup and walk down the pentatonic and then back up to the F sharp and then back down to resolve to my B. So it'll sound like this. To an open A, and then resolve up to the B, which is where the G chord comes in over the melody there. And the melody note is also a B. So that's a way to connect those two with a few more notes from that scale and get away from the melody for a second while you're not straying too far. It's just sort of an embellishment. In context with the guitar, let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Same is true on the guitar. I like adding in that E note, which is the second degree. Again, if you looked at the last video we made, I sort of had this D shape chord that I'm able to sort of play the chord tones from and then add in the E note. So for instance, you could begin on your 4th string, F sharp here, A, D. But now you're adding in the open E, which is nice on guitar because you get a little bit more ringing, especially if you use the open strings. So again, very melodic, very close to the melody, but you can mess around with the rhythm of those notes too. And you're really just kind of staying on that chord. And like Andy said, not straying too far out there, so you can kind of stay in the song and not get too lost. So again, you get nice ringing out of the guitar by those open strings. So experiment with that just on that first part of the song, going from the D chord to the G chord, and see how many different ways you can kind of work in those chord tones and scale tones and resolve to that B note in the G chord. Good luck. Let us know how you did.